Waters are flowing again. Heck yeah. Because it rained quite a bit for about a day. And it's mid-October. Filling up the landscape. I'm just letting them guide me out here. That's it. That's all I'm looking for today. Just to chill. I have no idea where I am, but I know exactly where I am. Reference. Bam. At the moment, I'm walking into a little flood zone right here. Oops. My bad. Little one. You guys crazy. Still a little bit chilly at the moment. It's about 54. Trying to make it to some rocks. That's it. That's all. Trying to make it to nothing but rock. I mean, look at this place. Can't beat it. Got to be in search of the green all day today before it's gone for the rest of the year. Until March and April. Got to look for that thing. The treasure of the money out here. Before it all falls off the face. I've never been to this side of things. I thought today was a good day to come out and survey the lands for the first time. You know, to see what's on this side of things. And even though I've only been here for about 25 minutes, I'm definitely not disappointed in what I'm looking at. And what I'm experiencing. It's just going to be one little video. We're just going to be jumping around like a crazy man on these rocks. Man, look at that. Maybe I might find some giant trees of life out here. I don't know. Very peaceful out here. Very nice. If you see giant teddy bears, let me know, please. No time to be tired today. No time to be sore. Costone Mountain has taught us many lessons in that. Because it's the mountain that sets the bar out here. It is. So when you climb that thing 13 times or 16 or whatever, or when you go around the base of the mountain 35.5 miles, that's what sets the bar for you to continue on elsewhere, to realize that you can accomplish anything when it comes to walking around. It's almost as if you can go on forever. Imagine that though. Think about it. If you only did 5 miles around Stone Mountain just one time, is that a limit in your mind? Is that a limit in your body? So when you come to places like this, you think you can't make it past 5 miles because it hurts so bad to do it around other places. You always have to find that location to try to help yourself out so you can go any further, a lot further, in different places when you set that bar high. Just like the good old days. Exactly like the good old days. Where I just went out to walk around, that was it. The only thing in hand was my gallon of water, and that was all. No expectations, nothing like that. Beautiful. Thought about just cutting up through the landscape, zigzagging back and forth a few times, and then cut back down in a straight line. I guess you're welcome to come along on the ride. What kind of ride it's going to be, I don't know. Mostly a chill ride. It's like I'm checking out a sexy lady. Man. Beautiful. As you probably already know, it's that time of year. The smell of the fresh fallen damp leaves laying around. That one particular smell. The humid air. The damp humid air. And you're sweating in chilly weather because you have a light jacket on. You're sweating underneath, but you take off the light jacket and you get cold. but it's hotter than you know what underneath. So it's like your body temperature and the moisture that is forming within the body under the jacket. It's almost as if you are part of the landscape because you share what it's going through. If only you could smell as good as it does this time of year. Dang, check that out. Why am I whispering? Because the silence is so peaceful out here. Almost makes me feel like we're not allowed to disturb the silence, you know, in heavenly places like this. I know you got airliners and stuff above. Seems like that's the only voice out here that's not natural. Besides my own, man. You think I'm gonna be making some big discovery? No, not at all. Nothing like that. I just like looking at rocks. I mean, look at that stack right there. They're dropping things. The only discovery I might make today, while I'm right here, out here right now, it's nothing but a bunch of glass. Well, see, told you, man, told you. I think that's a party balloon. Wonder how many pictures I'm gonna be getting in today. How many I'm allowed to get in. Let me go ahead and get some portraits. Beautiful. You think I'm gonna be finding some carvings? I'm not really looking. Besides the ancient peoples out here, we're focused on trying to survive instead of trying to create carvings out here. I don't know that for a fact though. Maybe they had a time to chill, relax. do some kind of creation out here on the rock. But from what I'm used to, it's covered up with moss, recording its being, recording the line work, taken as their own, for them to enjoy. I have a little bit of concern at the moment, I do. If I'm going this slow, I'm not going to be able to cover a lot of ground today. But this place is kind of limited. And I planned on going to 3 other places within the area. Try to get some videos made. This is just one of 3. What's up with the party balloons? Weird. If you see a carving of a mammoth, holla. That thing was probably broken off with the ice. Dropping it off into the hands of another out here. Now what the heck am I going back in this direction? I'm supposed to be going in that direction. That's where I started off down here. I guess I'm just trying to feel like I'm part of the landscape out here. Zigzagging back and forth through it. Good thing is I haven't come across any kind of rocks. I mean a bunch of little rocks in circles to signify that they used to do camping out here a long time ago. I'm so glad I haven't seen that yet. Welcome to fall. Hope you like my little amateur fall videos. I got 3 days off during the week. I think the second week of November, so I might be having a chance to go out and take some heavenly pictures. Some heavenly exploring sessions. See, so far, this is the kind of pattern I've been seeing since I've been up here. These random small piles of rocks on top of these things. Just like that. It's almost like every single boulder has got a pile of a few rocks on top of it. I don't know if that's explorers coming out doing that kind of thing or what. I'm always trying to figure things out, why people do things. Why and how things are done. What's the meaning behind it, though? I mean, I don't do that kind of thing, but I told you many times before, every time I come across nothing but rocks all over the place, either it's in a creek or a riverbank or whatever, it puts me in the mood to want to build something. Want to build something. Every time I come to places like this. By the time I get out here today, it's going to make me feel like I accomplished something for real. It is. That's all it takes when it comes to life. You got to do even the smallest thing when it comes to something you haven't done before, especially when it comes to exploring. You feel extremely accomplished, like you actually accomplished something. You don't have to necessarily find anything, not at all. But like I told you in some of my videos before, this was my initial hobby. Was just going out walking in the woods. That was it. I wouldn't consider it hiking. It was just my curiosities wanting to pull me out. Just to see things that normal people don't come out to look at. I mean, that rock right there, that little rock hasn't been looked at. What a boring video. That little rock right there hasn't been looked at. In what? 4,000 years maybe? It's almost like all the credit is given to the big ones out here. And the little ones are forgotten. Ignored. Which should never be the case. Talk about a different kind of land surveying. It's almost like a way to bring equality to the landscape. It's to look at every little piece. To make it feel, wanted. To make it feel complete. To make it feel desired. To make it feel whole. Because, just like that saying out there, that one story, if a tree falls in the forest, no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, think about this. Everything deserves to be in existence. If it exists, it exists. But does it exist if nobody sees it? Everything wants to exist when it exists. Almost 12 noon. Crap. Humans only have like 7 hours to do other things. Oh, hey, little guy. What's up? You got the perfect view out here, don't you? No, that's not a snake. It's a turtle. Chilling. Check that out. You talk about a heavenly spot. Look at what he's looking at. Look at what he gets to look at out here. He or she. That's what I'm talking about. See, they teach you something. They're probably telling me to sit my ass down. Excuse the language. That's like the second or third time in 800 of my last videos that I said the A word. Man. How did a turtle get up on the mountain like this on this side? That's one heck of a hill to climb. Yeah. Good for them, though. Maybe they came down instead of up, But still, that doesn't make any sense, though. Maybe they came down instead of up. We're almost on top of the mountain right here. Means they would have had to come up anyway just to come down. So I guess they're trying to make it up. Exploring. I'm not going to get on top of the mountain. No, I'm going to try to avoid it. Because like I told you, when it comes to Stone Mountain, it's just overused. And a lot of the growth in life has been wiped off the top of the mountain. A lot of the moss, the lichen moss and stuff. I'll never forget that time I was walking on one of the sides of the mountain. Someone said, "Don't step on me." I guess I was getting close to walking on some of the lichen moss or something. Some of the different species of moss. Maybe it could have been a bug or something, I don't know. I never really saw them. EVPs like that stick with you for the rest of your life, and it teaches you how to, treat nature when you go out. To help you keep a lookout. Try to understand it. And look at all that beautiful moss out there. It is completely covering the mountain because it's untouched. But every time I come out here, when I choose to, I try not to walk on top of the mountain. I just go around underneath, kind of, on the very edge of it. So I can respect the life on top of it. And let it keep growing. Let it keep going. Not to leave my footprint. Not to crush it. Not to kill it. Is that a baseball? Oh, it's a turtle shell. All right. I guess someone, got burned out when they tried to climb that hill right there. I didn't know turtles can climb up rocks. Maybe they can jump and we don't even know it. Maybe turtles can do a whole lot more things that we never even studied. Maybe they could fly. Just kidding. I mean, look at this right here. Look at that. It's almost like the life itself is just meant to be looked at and not disturbed. Because this stuff definitely peels off easily. And every single step could be just detrimental. You can definitely get around this place really quickly. I mean, the mountain's only a couple of 100 feet tall, high. It's only about, 260? 233 feet high. That's it. 600 feet shorter than good old Stone Mountain. I don't know what I'm expecting to find, though. There's nothing out here but leaves and trees. There's nothing to find. Well, maybe I should say that differently, I know they're screaming at me out here saying we are here to find. Make sure there's no snakes. It's easy to forget to look for snakes. Yeah. And they love these little rocky zones, these boulder zones. Can't tell what kind of species of tree this is right here. Looks like it could be kind of fast growing. It's the one thing that moves the rock right here. What a boring video. Wow. Check this little place out right here, guys. Man. So far, one of the most perfect trees on the mountain today. Orange and red. Scarlet colored. Dang. Maple. I'm starting to get stressed out. I am. I should have been off the mountain by now, headed to another spot. I just wanted to come around and just experience the fall weather. And I keep being pulled out deeper to some other spot for some reason. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know what's happening. I don't. I'm not even focused on anything. I'm not. I'm just walking. There's nothing to focus on now. Except the beauty of it all. Man. Maybe they're just pulling me out to say that no one else comes out to visit us at the mountain. The smaller one. We're so glad to see you. Maybe that could be it. They just want me out here for a little while. Whoever they are. Check it out. I did make a big discovery. I did. It's right behind me. Get a load of this thing. Right there. I saw it at an angle. Check out the size of this axe head. Check out the size of this study model axe head. This prototype. There's the front right there. The napping is just perfect. Look how sharp that edge is. That thing is 3.5 feet long. They even got the back end of it napped perfectly. A tomahawk. Shut your mouth. A tomahawk. Study model. Largest one I've ever seen. The only one I've ever seen. Dang. Look at that front edge on it. How it slopes down just perfectly. At that sharp edge. Dang. I'm thinking. Follow the white quartz vein at Stone Mountain. Doesn't life get even scarier? Just like the two main treasures themselves. A part of one another. There's our gold and silver right there. But it's hanging on the other treasure. All you gotta do is look up to see it, to understand it. Just like that old tree of life at good old Oak Island. The ancient one. That used to sit by the well. The money pit. And the treasure was right on top of them. The main treasure. And the deeper you dig, the less you see it. And the closer you get to dying and death, digging your own grave. Gotta leave that out there. How am I going to get to? I'm not about to grab a stick. That belongs up there. It's intended to be up there to help you find the truth. You're kidding me. Hold up. Let me think about this angle real quick. I gotta walk my butt all the way back over here. This is wild. It's so beautiful out here. I mean, look at this. Check that out. Now we're getting to like a real rocky zone on this side of things. Man. I know I don't come out here often. Only about once every 2 months. It makes me realize, makes me feel that now that I make it to places like this, does that mean it's going to be less times that I come out? Knowing that I made it, you know? I hope not. But I hope this isn't illegal. I know this is public space. It is. Man, look at that. Dang. But I heard a couple of ladies down here somewhere. They were right down here. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Maybe it's this gigantic face I'm stepping on. There go the lips wide open. There goes the nose. The edge of it's broken off. There goes the eye socket. And the top of the head is busted. Gargantuan. Wonder what they're saying. Can't even see it. Probably tell me to fix their nose. Can't wait until they show me where my face is on the moon. Another EVP for a lifetime. Someone said they put my face on the moon. The heck does that mean? telling where I'm going, I'm just going. It's crazy. It's like any second, any moment, you can transplant yourself back at Stone Mountain. To Stone Mountain. Just don't look at the wrong thing. And you can be there. Got to look at the right thing. And you can be there. All you got to do is avoid the landmarks in the background. Very nice indeed. What a perfect day. Imagine what it would be like if there were some white puffy clouds in the background. Now wouldn't that be something? I know you're probably going to tell me to move a rock while I said that. No, I think I'll save that. Dang. Whoa, hold up. Check that thing out. Man, people piled that here. They had to have. That's something somebody piled here. Look how neatly stacked it is. I guess people were coming by to take things from the mountain. Had to be. It's just piled right here. I thought a tree must have fell or something, but that's too good to be true, man. Now I can't take pictures of it because it's not natural. Oh well. I mean, that was placed there by somebody coming over here to, look for whatever that is. Driftwood, that's not driftwood, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, somebody just placed a pile up here. They just went around the top of the mountain and found the best looking pieces, Da Vinci style. So, that means I'm not the only person that comes up here. Another masterpiece. See, this is what they used to come by Stone Mountain for and steal a long time ago. Stuff like this. Hey, I want to be in the picture though. Hold on. Look at my big head. Man. Very nice indeed. definitely a rock that does not need to move, fellas. Look, it's just hanging on the edge. What the heck do I get myself into in this heaven? Man. One minor vibration. Could you imagine the trouble I would be in? Quite the hideout. It's like a clubhouse for the kids. Very cool place indeed. For real though. Just a cool little overhang, hangout spot. Got to kind of hunch down and get in here though. Dang, I'm so glad I came out today. Heavenly day. I feel accomplished like you would never believe. There's nothing like that aspect of discovery and exploring. Nothing like it. I'm the only one out here. That kind of sucks though. I mean, you know, if other people came out, that would be nice, but as long as they were discreet about it, you know. Not too many people coming out. Just a sense of curiosity to try to find cool places. That's all. To understand these places like this. Places like this that deserve a deeper look. To be known. Because the earth wants to be known. Wants to be explored. In a way, it's for them to feel like they're loved, you know. Because they're curious enough to come out and find it. Find them. I feel very accomplished today. Very cool day indeed. And I'm not talking about the air. The temperature. I know I should have ran EVPs up in here, but the jets above are going to drown out the audio. Who knows? I know that they can use that frequency. They can manipulate the airwaves, try to get their point across. Just the sounds of the winds, combined with many other things. But I know they probably said when I was in there, the ones always around me, or whoever they are, I bet they said my treasure's not here. My gold is not here. Their gold. Whoever's gold it is, I still don't know yet. I know what you're telling me right now. You better be careful where you step. You know those wet leaves are sitting on slick granite. A lot of human influence on this one. Wonder why they moved the rocks. Whatever the reason, let's hope that it worked. Give it a couple days. They'll grow into it. Can't get any more centered than this. Even the light is smack dab in the center. Check that thing out. Man. Smack dab in the center of the square right here. Perfect.